Hello everyone. Today we have a 2008 Honda Pilot with an interesting issue. The subframe, the rear subframe, had broken off at the body connection. It just broken off that nut that's welded to the... So the nut that was welded into the body broke loose, and now this whole thing is hanging on the other three. So we're gonna remove the subframe and repair that break, that broken piece, and then put it all back together. Structural bodywork is the topic of our video.
Many unbearable hours later.
So we pulled the subframe down. The subframe is not in a very rough shape. It's pretty good for Canada. And here's what we see. This mounting is completely broken off and just fell down because this part of body rusted. I don't know why. The other mounting point is great. There is no rust whatsoever. And there's two front ones as well. Well, this one on the left is a little bit rust, but not crazy. And the right side is completely clean. So not sure why it rusted in this spot only that badly. But I guess some water was accumulating in that area due to the way the vehicle is used, or where it's parked, or the way it's designed. Not really sure, but we're gonna fix it.
Looks like we ran into an issue here. This whole thing is too weak. It's pretty much rotten out. So we have to cut out a big section of this body, and we will have to actually take apart the interior, because it's gonna be too hot when we weld it, and it's gonna catch on fire if we don't take it apart. So we'll take apart the interior and then proceed with this.
So we cut out an opening from this side here, and looks like it's pretty thick. The body here, this reinforcement here, is actually thicker than the one we've seen on the Sprinter. What happened here is this weld-in nut just broke off because everything inside corroded. Not sure why still. The other side is immaculate, and this one is completely rotten out. Probably moisture got collected in there for a long time and couldn't drain. Anyway, let's keep cutting.
Day 2.
So we've drilled out all the spot welds. So basically this insert that was in there completely rotted out, and that's what was holding that nut that subframe mounts to. So now we have extracted it from there, and we'll be making another piece that is stronger, or at least the same strength, and welding it right back into that place. So far we've made this piece that's gonna be similar to what was in there, and it will be spot welded to these same points, both sides. We'll also make a cover plate here to cover the cutout, and also in the middle here there will be that old nut that was welded into the fallen apart piece. So we have fabricated this piece here, and already cut out this opening so that this piece fits here perfectly. It's going to be welded to the top here and around, and then this whole assembly is going to be welded in place, and then we're going to cover up that hole and start the assembly process of this. We have already tack welded the pieces together, and you can see how snug they fit in there. Perfect. Beautiful. Now you just gotta weld it all up together and good to go. All right, so we have made some additional holes here. And this piece has been prefabricated, all welded up, ready to be inserted and welded into that body. Okay. Yes. So now the only thing to do is to just weld it in, then cover up that hole and assemble the rest. It's only been 2 days. So the whole thing has already been welded on 2 sides, and the third side we're about to do. Maybe a couple more hours and it'll be done. Finally, this whole thing has been reinforced and ready for assembly. Just gotta do some final touches with the paint so it doesn't corrode anymore. We'll also do some oil spraying inside so that it keeps clean and rust free internally. Yeah, and we'll start assembling the suspension. Finally finished this fabrication project. This whole part has been primed and then painted with the rocker guard so that there is no corrosion anymore. We also sprayed some oil inside so it's all perfect and stays that way. Now the assembly begins.
Day 3.
The whole rear suspension has now been assembled. We also had to destroy the lower control arms in order to be able to adjust the alignment angles on this, specifically toe and camber. They're both adjusted with this single control arm. Also, the links were bad. There was bushings on top. The shocks were completely dead. So we did all that at the same time. And the brakes, actually, the brakes were the reason the car was brought in. The caliper was out so much that the piston was grinding on the rotor. I'm afraid I don't have the parts nearly available now, but that's what it looked like. I should have made video of that too. Anyway, body repaired. Now all put back together. Now we're just bleeding the brakes and we're gonna do an alignment and the vehicle is gonna be good to go. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day and I'll see you in the next video.